Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Team Tam on the Visa Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. I'm here to give you my quick thoughts on Impact from June 8, 2017. I was up like 40 45 minutes just before this, recording an entire review. But unfortunately, for some reason, the program crashed and that file got lost. So I'm not gonna bother anymore because I have other places to be and I have a schedule to keep. Okay, so, sorry about that. Hopefully next week, this will not be the case. But yeah, look, this show. First of all, kudos to the Indian crowd. Although they were a bit overzealous, well, is the correct word. They're forcing it a bit at times. But overall, they were actually pretty enjoyable. They were actually pretty energetic, and you could see from the wrestlers, you could see a slight extra oomph in the wrestlers' expressions, especially when they're cutting promos and interacting with the crowd. You could see a little extra oomph in them, which goes to show you that even they enjoyed it. The show itself did not have too much wrestling, but not like too much good wrestling. But it had decent wrestling. You had some botch fests, Vikas Kumar, who can't even hit a moonsault right, can't even hit a drop kick right, and calls himself an X Division wrestler. I was very disappointed with that, but kudos to him. He actually took the strap shot from Eli Drake. No, this was from EC3. Eli Drake, thankfully he was not in a match, but he was involved in a sort of a main event scene. So I like that. The like I said, this show overall, I had no problem with it. In fact, even the low key match, it set up Sanjay Dutt versus Low Key for next week, for the X title match, which I liked, and Loki getting Loki getting busted open. That also I liked. They allowed blood in the ring, or they allowed blood on TV. So that I liked. The Joseph Park segments were hilarious, and look, the Joseph Park segments were was hilarious, and I want to see how this plays out at Slammiversary. And yes, there were some delete chants. There were some shots taken at the Hardys. You could say some very subtle shots taken at the Hardys. We'll see. We'll see where all this ends. Maybe they're just some shots leading up to nothing. But whatever. So we have EC3 and James Storm in the mid card. We have Rockstar Spud and Thing in the mid card, and whatnot. You have the Slammiversary is shaping up to be a good card. Okay. We even had Rosemary here, so plus 0.25. My only problem was the placement of the Lashley match and the El Patron match. I wanted the Lashley match to be in the main event and the El Patron match to be at the thing. Where the Lashley match was, because this is Impact Wrestling and Lashley's the Impact Wrestling champion. I know El Patron is the babyface, but you have to make the Impact Wrestling Championship, look more important. So I don't know what was up with that, but anyways, overall this show was pretty good, and I'm sorry I have to get going, but yeah, I'm giving this show. I'm being a bit generous here, but even if I wasn't being generous, this was a good show. This is not a bad show by any means. This is a pretty good show, but I'm giving it, including the Rosemary bonus, 7.25 out of 10. Alright guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. In the shit.
Yes! You won't think that I have forsaken House Hardy, a former House Hardy, and the Sacred Land of Deletion. Yes. Be very wary and be informed that I am forever a devotee of the power of deletion and the broken brilliance with or without. Now, the accursed and obsolete Hardys for siding with the evil megalomaniac Meek Mahan and compromising his very terms of his release from the Anthem Owlman's reign of the Impact. The same criteria of creative control that he now relinquishes to the team of undeserved praise and obsolete talent-filled creative team of the Meek Mahan evil tyranny of an empire. But that is not the reason for my manifestation, fellow devotees of deletion. It is a glorious day for this channel of the YouTube has now accomplished 100 of you who have chosen to subscribe. Yes, sir. Please. I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, sir. Did you not say the word scribe? So you said scribe, so I've come to take down whatever notes. Could you please speak a bit slowly so, like, you know, I can write properly with my big handwriting?
I did not ask for your services. Please be gone. Do not disturb me.
Oh. My apologies, sir.
My apologies, but 100 of you have chosen to enlist with a subscription to this channel. My sincere gratitude to all of you. As I bid you farewell, do not forget, if you have not already, to enlist yourself with a subscription to this channel and hitting that button with the thumbs up that signifies your appreciation and like for the video. Until we meet again, fellow brothers.